Hi guys, Muddy Gamer here. Welcome to the channel again. Today we're going to be having a go at starting off on the Breakout Cup and Forza 7 Korea. So let's have a go at that then. So let me just do all my stupid settings that I have to do with TV and we'll crack on into this. So we're going to start off with Compact Sports. What I do quite like, I didn't like that Razor series.
These top-tier sport compacts
look at this,
cram
baby.
big performance into a small space. Built by manufacturers from across the globe, these
That looks
cars are
nice.
often the fastest version of a model. Besides a healthy dose of speed, they have aggressive suspension for cornering and body kits to fight air resistance. Think short, fast, and fun.
Yeah, that looks amazing. It's going to drop it. No, it's going to increase the horsepower. With street compound. Oh, that's going to be interesting to drive. So I haven't actually bothered trying to tune or anything to any cars yet. Oh, this is going to be very interesting. If that gets wet and this is a rear-wheel drive car, it's just going to very skittish on the infield. But I can't wait. It's going to be good fun. We're playing this with no assists. Oh, do you know what I haven't done? I haven't set up my restream to see who's watching. It's a silly, silly thing to do. Here we go. Let's just log in. Sorry guys, let's just sort this out. How you doing? Good morning, Stu. Front door. How you doing, Stu? You good? Look at this beast that I'm driving. Haha, nice. Oh, in the wrong gear, 'cause it's a bloody rolling start. Brakes are good, that's nice. Back's a little twitchy. This track seems so different, but it's because we started at a point I'm not used to starting on. So far we're getting quite clean through there. And keep it in third because I don't want to light the rear tyres up too much. I'm being squeezed by the other BRZ there into a bit of a lock up there. Drop it down to second. Try and get maximum traction. These tyres should be starting to come in a bit now. Try and get a run on this Mitsubishi. Bouncing off the top of the rev range there, coming into a tight hairpin left. Oh, Mitsubishi tags me. Very unsportsmanlike behaviour there. I was all looking so promising then. Completely off the line there. Who knows what he's doing. Look at that line that Mitsubishi's taking. As the rain comes in, he's going to end up with an... And he hits me again. He's going to end up with an advantage because he's four-wheel drive. Down into second gear, plant it. Let's catch up with this MX-5. We're now up into 8th position. Yes, we do need a race, mate, when you get Forza 7. Try and get... Oh, it's a bit slippy. It's a bit slippy. And Mazda there giving me no space at all. So I leave him out wide. He's still there on the inside. There's only one line I can really take. I'm catching up to this BRZ in 6th position now. 2 laps out of 3. That was a good turn there, apparently. We're going down into this tight left. I'm going to try and make a position up. I'm too far back. Can't quite get there, but it should give me a good traction off this exit here. Try and get on the inside. Not too much curb, but the back sticks out. Managed to catch it. Starting to gain on this BRZ as we come up into this tight hairpin. And I go on the aggressive, try and outbrake him. I outbrake him, but he still decides that he wants to try and take me out. These wet conditions really making the BRZ a bit skittish. Into 3rd gear to try and not rip up the tyres too much for there. Oh, sideways, sideways. Not quite sure where the Mazda was then, so I had to just hope that I managed to get past him. Whoa, onto the grass. Very difficult to get traction at the moment in this BRZ. All over the shop, all over the shop. And that is potentially our race finish over. Alright, I have to start again, guys. So what you say, give me a class and a power limit and I'll go build a car. Go with whatever, mate, to be fair. I haven't done any multiplayer racing on Forza 7 yet. I have no idea about builds or anything, so yeah, I'll let you do the decisions. I'll be right back. Alright, let's try this again. I mean, I'm trying to get rid of career mode. I'm trying to do all the career mode stuff first, though, before I do any real racing against other players. And again, I bogged down on the start. I'm restarting that, guys, because trying to come back from a terrible start is just not going to work over 3 laps. Maybe I need to increase the race limit.
Here, you can check out the competition and build an epic rivalry.
Let's try a long race so I can actually get through the pack on a bad start. That's better. Whoa, big lock up there. Right, so we've got 10 laps to get this done. Being knocked around like a bloody pinball at the moment. Try and go on the Subaru. I've got nowhere to go, so hard on the brakes. There we go. Let's try and make a move on these guys. Get myself boxed in here. Oh, as he tries to take 9th. Lovely bit of trail braking there. It's got me up into 8th place. I'm going to lose it on the drag down to the first corner. The Honda S2000 there seeming a little bit faster. Managed to outbrake him into that corner there. All over the back of this Mazda now. Go. 8th position, a solid 8th position from the first lap. Not too bad. There was a lot of contact on the first lap, but you expect that when you're racing AI. There is moments where they show that they can actually mimic a real driver. Trying to go around the outside of the MX-5 there, and I get my wheel on the grass. Tyres really not liking that. And we're up into 7th with contact coming from that Mazda, is it? I can't see. On the brakes, into 2nd gear, chasing down 6th. Tail gets a bit happy there. There hasn't been an AI yet that's been programmed that if someone's got a move on them, they back out of it. Because I was clearly 2/3 down there, and there was no backing out to be seen. Oh, got a bit too greedy. Trying to go around the outside of the Mazda 3 there. Just seems to have the legs on me on the straight. Oh, touch the grass again. It just, if you touch the grass, it just sucks you off the track. Look at that. I'm apologising left, right and centre here, guys. I don't know what's happened to me over the last couple of days. Don't know. I'm not going to make any excuses. Just I'm not driving to the best of my ability. Bad start again, but I've got 10 laps. Subaru there, cutting it a bit tight. Grip just giving up on me there. And the Subaru again taking me off the track. Look at the aggression from that Subaru there. I believe that Subaru is pure AI build as well, because there is no name above it. No driver tires were damaged in the making of that Subaru. Oh, I've got a run on the Mitsubishi. It's going to be a bit of a sandwich here. Subaru, Mitsubishi sandwich as I come through. Up into 9th position. Tap of the brake to try and make it through this bend this time. Get myself up into 8th. Then on the outside of 8th, 7th. On the inside for 6th. Have to back out of it, but he still gives me no space. And I'm back to where I was. Behind the Mazda 3, I believe that is. The sky's starting to get a bit darker now. Rain on its way. Gently on the throttle. I can bide my time. I have 10 laps. Completely slammed the door shut there. Again, doesn't look like there's a driver tire attached to that AI script because there's a blank above its name. On the outside here. A little bit later braking than he is. I could leave him some space on the inside. He's still alongside me. He's coming back. Obviously that Mazda 3 is much faster in a straight line than me. It's as fast as I could take that. So we're up there with the front runners now. Fighting for 4th position now. 4th position. Giving me those few extra laps means that I'm not fighting so frantically. It's like when you play a multiplayer game and you've not got just 3 laps to try and get ahead. You can actually try and judge where you can get the one up on the guy ahead of you. So I know I need to make it up through these corners, which I'm doing at the moment, because they seem to have the legs on me on the straights, which is probably down to gearing, if anything. Bit of weaving there, late brakes, down into 2nd. Went a little bit deep. But the Mitsubishi looking like it's being held up by the Subaru there. Whoa, big bit of oversteer. That Subaru's coming on hard behind me. Big defend to the inside. Oh, I didn't want to slow down there. There we go. Some tight racing going on here, guys. Some tight racing. Subaru's gone to the outside, so I'm going to try and cover him off a bit. Carried a lot of speed through there. Took 3rd position from the Mitsubishi. I may be able to mug this Subaru if that Mitsubishi doesn't tag my back end. The rain starts to come down, the BRZ starts flailing around. Braking earlier than last time, not so hard though, just trying to take carry a bit of the speed through the apex, or a bit more speed, not too much curb there. Back already feeling like it wants to just leave me, go on holiday like Daniel Ricciardo said today in the F1. Doing alright guys, doing alright. Didn't want to change down a gear there because I want to get good traction and not be ragging the nuts out of the tyres while it's still wet. We've got 10 laps, so in the braking points I am climbing all over the back of them, so if I can just ease it through, defend my line, a bit sharper than I would have liked. Oh, and the Subaru's gone right on the brakes there. We go down. Oh, he broke again well early. I go up into second, a little bit of contact there, and the Subaru decides he wants to try and take me off the road completely. Misjudged the gear. That is going to leave me vulnerable on the exit, especially to these much faster four-wheel drive cars. Having to take a shallow line to defend it as well is not ideal. Onto the brakes, down to the second, let the engine do some of the braking, roll it through, try and get the best apex. Don't want to put too much pressure through there. Here we go. We're doing alright guys, we're doing alright. 5 laps in, we're in second position. As I said, the first lap was a bit filthy. Braking points missed, not being able to see where I needed to go. I went a bit deep there because I want to carry more speed on the exit. And that should... Oh no, 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 no. The traction worked, but then I lost traction due to the rain, I think. Oh, missed an apex, missed an apex. We seem to be still catching the guy ahead though, which is good. Again, as I said before, I think that is a... Let's come up higher. Oh, I think that is an AI with no script, no driver task script, sorry. Right on his part there. Try to take a less aggressive line there to carry a bit more speed. He's going to drag me along this straight. Look at that drafting effect. I'm going to have to back out as we come down here. He seems to be able to roll a bit more through that corner than me. Puddles starting to form on the insides of cambered curbs now. The rain is coming down hard. Here we go. Well, the back started to skip out a little bit there. I really have no visibility down the road any further than what that BRZ ahead of me is. Really, really good. Braking points on the side indicate good sharp turning. Let's try and get the apex. Oh, felt the loss of traction then. Let's try and apply some pressure. I'm going to get a run on him down here if I can get up the inside. Showing on there. He was very good then, gave me space. Back end's coming out due to the amount of water on the track. Big puddle there. Look at that. Sound of the window wipers making me very aware how wet it is. That's all down to me to try and make these corners correctly, because before I was using my own braking points but also them as barometers to where I can brake as I roll it through this tight S-bend section. That BRZ still in second. Want to avoid the puddles on the inside there if I can, and not take too much of the curb, because that happens. What? Puddles really starting to affect how the car is handling now, dragging you in, giving you no friction at all. Big puddles starting to form. Oh, we're just not moving enough water off this track. It's starting to drop the guys behind a little bit now, which is good. Staying in third gear, not to spin up the wheels. Oh, a bit sideways there. Just having to roll it around the corners now. Not sure if the rain's going to stay here or not, but it does look like those clouds are quite thick and they're dropping quite a lot of rain. Although there is some blue sky in the distance there. Steering's gone very light all of a sudden when I hit a puddle. Trying not to eat those curbs too much, as I've said before. Go. 8 laps in. And visibility is getting so much worse, as is traction. It is looking like this storm is in for the day. Look at that. Can't even see the first bend. Oh, gone deep, gone deep. I am starting to build a gap though, which is nice. Just by not overcooking it. Bit of drifting around that corner there. Here we go, guys. Roll it through the corner. That felt like a good corner. It was a perfect turn apparently. Oh, big puddle there. Try and avoid that big puddle on the inside. Hi to all my viewers on Periscope. No. Foot on the grass. Foot on the grass, wheel on the grass. Wheel on the grass is not the one, guys. What I have noticed is not so many mistakes coming from driver tires in this game. I don't know if that's because it hasn't been fully released yet, so most people haven't been able to get in their driver tire and make it drive like they do. But at the moment it seems very uniform. Ooh. It's starting to clear up at this section of the track, I think. Or maybe not. As a big crack of thunder lets me know on this final lap it's still very wet. One second, sweetheart, I've got one more lap to do and then I can have a look at whatever you need to tell me. Don't even need to push that hard. I've fully dropped, look at the map now, fully dropped them in second place. It's now about just getting this car home. Try not to spin up the wheels at all. Half a lap remaining, roughly, or a third. Oh. Had to catch that. Massive puddle there now. On the entrance to the start-finish straight. And that, I think, is quite a well-deserved win. Yeah, what can I do for you? Alright. You're watching, huh? That's what you're in here for, really, isn't it? Yes, you can have the packet, Chris, after you've had a banana. Yeah, you can eat cucumber. It's always going to be the driver tire gear. Oh, we're going around Prague. Oh, I love Prague. This should be a good race. Come on. Dependent on which track it is to how long it takes. So this will be my first time racing around Prague, I think. No. First time was in the monster trucks and they were terrible. Wow, it's really taking a long time to load. Hi to my viewer on YouTube. start. So I'm in the Fast and Furious BRZ. It's actually a really nice car. Not a bad start. I get a good start past the Subaru and the sister BRZ there. The Subaru decides to tap me. Trying to keep it tidy going into this. Whoa! The sister BRZ decided he just wants to pump me out of the way. Taking a wider line there to try and avoid that Mitsubishi as we start on the way down to the bridge towards Crumble Alley, and I've stolen up to 6th position. Crumble Alley following people is always a bit difficult. Off the gas now because that guy there had no idea what he was doing. Made up some places through Crumble Alley. Some guys getting out of shape, and we're up into 4th position, I believe, just before the apex of the final turn. Coming down in 4th position now. You're right, sweetheart. All of it. Ah. Fighting hard with this BRZ now to try and get 3rd position. The limit aggression on the AI doesn't seem to be working much. Oh, back end kicking out. Big moment there in the middle of that long bend. We continued on to this follow up to the bridge, chasing down the Subaru in 2nd place. Back off the throttle now in case he makes a mistake through this tight windy section into 3rd to give me maximum grip. I'll chuck one up there outside of him. I'm being boxed in by these two here. Had to slow down. Trying to go around the outside of the Mitsubishi. I don't think it's going to stick. Have I managed to get myself up into 2nd place? It's hard to tell from this angle. And I'm up into 2nd place, people. 2nd place is mine. 5th gear down, over little hump. Hard on the brakes, down into 3rd. Bit of the back coming out there. If in doubt, go flat out. Oh, that was my bad. You can have the position back. There we go. Oh, got a bit out of shape there. Meant I took a chunk out of the wall. He's gone deep. He has gone very deep and given me the lead of the race. As we come round to start our 4th lap. 3 laps is not enough to have a good race without it being dirty if you're playing single player. It just really isn't. Oh, that felt good. And then on this dry track, the BRZ proving to be quite a good car. Completely controllable when the back comes out. Pretty sure with the right setup on this car you could... Oh, That was not good. That was not good. But we have the laps to get it back, guys. We have the laps to get it back. Here we go. There's no need for him to take that corner like that. I won't give that back. There was loads of room. I was coming down on the brakes with so much more speed than him. There we go. He's left me enough space on the outside of the bridge there. Right, I came in on the wrong angle there. I've managed to make it stick, so it's fine. It's fine. We're alright. Oh, now it's just a nice drive through Prague. This is what I mean by you didn't need to cut the corner so much. You come through here, you don't need to hit the apex. So it actually gives you this ability to come through here like this. Whereas when you cut the apex, you're always going to come wide. And the only reason I cut the apex is because I was trying to overtake. Go. A little dab of the brake and into third gear. A lot cleaner than the last two times I've come through there. This new cockpit view is much better. You get to see, apart from the fact you've got no mirror, you get to see quite a lot. 3 laps remaining, starting to pull quite a large lead on these guys. Tyres are starting to get a bit hot. Try and roll it through. Oh no! Tried to take too much speed in. I paid the ultimate price there. Yeah, tyre temperature a little bit higher. Camber seems quite good. Temperature across all 4 tyres is fairly even. Try and cool the tyres down a little bit. They've been pushed hard for a couple of laps now. They don't need to be pushed hard all the time. put my foot down on the straight. It's quite quiet in the chat today. Just a nice relaxing drive. 13 laps around this track. See the different level of grip I had then from when I'm actually pushing all the way around the track and the tyres are getting too hot. Remember, these are only street tyres on this car. There we go, comfortably out in front, no need to take any risks. I love this track, and what they've done is they've actually made it look better, quite a lot better than the original. I think they've put more emphasis on the textures in the floor, tarmac. In terms of feel, the TX Racing feels so much better in Forza 7 than it did in Forza 6. I felt a little bit let down in Forza 6 by the amount of feeling that I got from the TX Racing, but Forza 7, I mean, some people won't like it as heavy on the force feedback as I've gone, but I quite like to feel the car fighting me. Feels like you're in a go-kart. Trying to just float the car around the track. And the more I'm doing that, I don't know where I am lap time wise, but I feel like I'm going faster by being smoother. Quite a lot. Could be wrong, usually I get my lap time over the bridge, so let's have a look. How much down am I most? Oh, I'm quicker than I was before. So smoothness through this section here has been paying off. There we go. Doesn't really matter if you miss the apex too much on that one. Go in there, it floats, just you feel it floating on a bubble. You wait for it to not float anymore, and then you can put the throttle down. Let's try and get a little bit more out of it this time round. Wow, whole 7/10 of a second up. Car's feeling absolutely lovely now. All the temperatures on the tyres. Still about the same, which is weird. It does feel really different. Oh, bit of a wrong gear choice there, and it unsettled the car, but managed to make it alright. I'm actually coming round now to lap the guys at the back. Doesn't feel like it's been a good lap so far. Another 7/10. Oh. Well, I couldn't leave it without crumbling down Crumble Alley a few more times. And as I get on the start-finish straight, the back markers are going over the start-finish straight for their last lap. That wasn't too bad at all. Could have been better, could have been worse. Seems to me like my engine sounds need to be louder. Listen. Let me just sort that out for you. Can you shut the door if you're shouting, please? I've just realised the stream's actually saying that I'm playing Forza 6 and I'm not, so I need to stop the stream and start again. Sorry guys.